Everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my empties. In case you missed part 1, I will link it up above in the cards for you, and so make sure you go and watch that one. I decided to split it into 2 parts this time because the past few have been really long when I've done them as one video. So this way you'll get 2 shorter videos, and I did break it up into categories. So video 1 is mainly skincare, in case you missed that, and for this one, part 2, it's going to be makeup and some miscellaneous items. So make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any videos from me, and let's just jump right in. The first item is a nail polish remover, and I really like this one because it has a sponge that you can dip into, so it's really good for when you want to remove nail polish quickly. It also works pretty well for glitter nail polishes, and it's from Q-Tex, and it's their twister, and it says for hard to remove polish. Fast acting with conditioning botanical oils. So I have not repurchased this yet. I have just regular nail polish removers right now, but I would get this one in the future because it's just so convenient and quick to use. Next up is a hair product, and this is one of my favorite heat protectants. I have spoken about this before, but it's been a while, and it's from Beauty Protector, and it's their Protect and Detangle, and it is a leave-in conditioner, but it also has thermal protection, UV protection, so it can be used as a heat protectant as well. I was using it for a long time and just wanted to change it up and try something different, so I am currently using a different one. I'm not crazy about it so far, so if you have a favorite heat protectant that you really like, let me know what it is down in the comments because I would like to find a new one to try that might be a new favorite. I do prefer sprays. I don't really like the gel types or ones that you have to work into your hair. I do prefer a spray, but I would love to hear your suggestions. Here's a bit of a random favorite that I emptied. This is the multivitamin that I take. It's the Woman's One A Day multivitamin in the gummies, and I'm not ashamed to say I take gummy vitamins because it makes me want to take them every morning, and taking vitamins is definitely helpful in preventing you getting sick, and it makes it enjoyable so I don't dread taking them. Next is a lip scrub, and this is the Bite Beauty lip scrub in their Whipped Cherry, and I really like this one. It's a different consistency than the one I'm using now. The one I'm using now is Lush. This has more of like a gel consistency to it with the scrub inside of it, and the Lush one is much more just scrub without any sort of gel consistency to it. Now, I did not completely empty this, but Bite is a natural brand, so it doesn't last as long. I think it might even be food grade, but I would have to look that up for you. But so it doesn't last as long as some other products might because they don't put like preservatives or things in it to make it last longer. So it did kind of go bad. It didn't have the good cherry scent that it started with, so I knew it probably was not good anymore. So while I didn't completely use it, I am going to get rid of it because it has basically expired. Now this is quite amazing because this empties has not 1, but 2 perfumes that I emptied. The first being the Bath & Body Works Forever Red perfume. I love using this especially around the holidays, and so completely emptied that. And the other one is Britney Spears Circus Fantasy. I've had this one for quite a while. It is not my favorite Britney Spears scent. I honestly don't even know if they make it or sell it anymore. I haven't seen it around lately, and she's come out with so many new ones that I'm not really sure, but I did completely empty both of these. Probably would not repurchase either again because I don't honestly know if either of them are still available for sale, but also because I still have many other perfumes to get through before purchasing any new perfumes. I have some more hair products. The first is from Shea Moisture, and it's their Fruit Fusion Coconut Water Weightless Cream Rinse. And this says it's for fine, wavy, curly hair. I do have fine hair, but I don't have wavy or curly hair. but I would use this probably once a week, and it's kind of a leave-in conditioning treatment, and it worked really well on my hair. My hair felt and looked really good after using it. It took me quite a while to get through it, and it was only 3.2 fluid ounces, but that's because as I said, I was basically using it once a week, so I would potentially get this again in the future, but I have a lot of other conditioners to get through, and there are other leave-in conditioning treatments that I do prefer over this one. The other hair product I have in here is from Fekkai, I believe is how you pronounce it, and it's their Pre-Soleil Hair Mist Invisible Sun Filter. So this is something that you can put on. It is kind of like a leave-in treatment. It does make your hair a bit shinier, but be very careful and use sparingly, because if you spray too much on, it can make your hair look greasy. And you can't tell now, but when it's full, there are two sort of different types of liquids that can separate, so you do have to shake it well. And it does smell good, but it's basically meant to be a protectant from the sun for your hair. So it's a product that I liked using, especially in summer. But again, to caution you, be very careful applying it so you don't make your hair look greasy. Now on to what I think might be my favorite eye makeup remover ever. I have not purchased this yet, but at some point I am going to, because it just makes removing eye makeup so easy, and I really like the way it works. So this is the Sephora brand. Hopefully they still have this product, because I know they change out their products quite often, but it's the waterproof eye makeup remover with cornflower extract, and it's basically just a blue liquid. You can put it on a cotton pad, and I don't have to tug at all or anything like that. It works way better than any makeup wipe I've ever used, and I really hope I can pick up another one soon. Another Sephora brand product that I used up was their mini solid brush cleanser. Now this is very similar to the Beauty Blender Cleanser Solid, in that it's kind of like a bar of soap that they put in here, and then you can just rub your beauty blender in it, kind of squeeze your beauty blender together while it's wet, get all the soap and cleaner in there, and then it does make cleaning your beauty blenders quite quick and easy. Plus this is great to take with you when traveling, because you're not having to take any kind of liquid with you. This one is slightly less expensive than the Beauty Blender brand one, but it also might be slightly smaller. It's 0.6 ounces, so check it out if you're looking for a good beauty blender cleaner. I used up my favorite concealer, but have already started using another one, and that is the Maybelline Dark Circle Eraser, and I get it in light pale, and I really do love this. I love it even better than some high-end concealers. It gives great coverage, doesn't really cake up or crease on me, works really well, but I will say that I do use it with the Urban Decay Color Corrector underneath it, and I do set it with a powder, a translucent powder, to help prevent any creasing or anything that might occur. So that is how I use it, and it works really well for me. This is a primer that I used up, and it's Becca Backlight Priming Filter. This was, again, I think in one of my Sephora Play boxes. I really, really liked this primer. Not only does it smell good, but it just made my skin look really good and flawless. And today I'm actually wearing the other Becca one. I'll have to put the name for you below, but it's the more purple one, and I like that one as well. But this is certainly one that I would consider getting again, although I think it might be a little bit on the pricey side because it is Becca, so I may not want to pay the price of a full-size one. But if you happen to know any dupes, you know, less expensive or drugstore dupes that are similar to this Becca Backlight Priming Filter, then let me know. Next, I'm getting rid of an eyeliner. Nowhere close to using this up, but I don't think that I ever will. And I know products near the eyes you don't want to keep for too long. I usually cycle out my mascaras every 3 months or so, but I'm not as good about doing that with eyeliners, and those do get close to your eye. This is one from the Body Shop. It's just the Body Shop Eye Definer in the shade Black. It's a pencil liner. It works fine as pencil liners go. Pencil liners are not my favorite. I do prefer ones that are slightly more gel-like for the under, you know, the waterline. So I probably wouldn't go out and purchase this one on my own, and I'm getting rid of it because it's been much too long that I've had it, and it's probably not the most sanitary. Speaking of mascaras, the final empty for part 2 is a mascara, and it's the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara. And I've heard many people on YouTube rave about this and say it's their favorite mascara ever, and I liked it, but I also found it a little bit difficult to work with at times. It did make my lashes look great, but if I wasn't careful, it could come across clumpy, and I'm not one to enjoy clumpy lashes. And I do have to say that I still prefer the Lancome Hypnose Drama Mascara over this one. So if I had to choose between those two as far as high-end mascaras go, I would go with the Lancome one. So that is everything for part 2 of my empties videos, and those are all the empties that I've used up in the last few months. Make sure to stay tuned for all my upcoming videos. Please give this one a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I hope that you're managing to stay warm this winter wherever you live, because I know the last 3 or 4 weeks or so where I live has been freezing, and even for my family in Florida, the temperatures that they've been experiencing are cold for Florida. So I hope that everyone is managing to stay warm and cozy, and we'll just think those summer thoughts, because I do enjoy that warm, sunny summer weather. But again, I will see you soon, and have a good day.